We are back today on another episode of Pack Attack, and things have been going very bad to start our final weekend classic. 0-2. We've lost our first two games. And not just that, but they were both started by our two Cy Young Award Series aces. Just bad losses. Bad. As far as the team goes today, we've got nothing to change. I'm not making any changes because that's exactly what you want to do after two bad losses. Not make a change. But no, we hardly had any packs to open last episode, so nobody new was pulled. We're also only able to open show packs, so even if we had a bunch of packs, it'd be very unlikely that someone new was pulled. But we do have a few stubs to add to the bank because you guys left 13 likes on last episode. That's good for an extra 1,300 stubs to go to the bank. So remember, if you want to add 100 stubs towards the bank going towards next episode, make sure you hit that like button on this one. But on top of that, we also sold all the cards that didn't make the team from last episode's packs. So our stub bank today gets up to 197,791. And I know I talk about it like every time now, but I want to reinforce the plan for the stub bank. We're just trying to build up as much as we can before this season ends, because after this season ends, we're hitting the reset button for this series. I know I've mentioned it a few times. I've got a plan in place. I'm still gonna wait to break it down fully, but we've got almost 200,000 stubs in the bank, and that'll be used one way or another to set our initial reset team. For now though, the goal is a win. Just one win, one at a time. Technically, it's still in place that we can get a weekend classic pack, but we got to go 4-0, and turning around an 0-2 into 4 straight wins, it's going to take a lot. We're going Clay Buchholz on the mound. We're back at home. This is going to be the first home game of the weekend classic so far. Even though last episode we did play at Sawyer Memorial, which has kind of become my home field. And I think I saw it's parallel 5 no-hitter Roy Halladay that we got to deal with, so that'll be nice. I don't know though, looking at this guy's numbers, 234 average, 800 OPS, ERA also above 420. I don't want to say anything about my opponents, especially when I don't know exactly what like their record is or their rating is, but based on those numbers, hopefully, cross your fingers that we have somebody that I can have a get right game against. All right, I think he was just, yeah, he was early on that sinker, which I don't like. Buchholz has got to come out here and have a good game. He is still the only World Series reward in Pack Attack history that I've then been able to use as we've continued Pack Attack. It's the first time I've made World Series not on the last episode. There we go, slow curve way out in front. That was not supposed to be there. Last episode, last game was maybe the most frustrating par game I've ever had. The par is that shaded region around the ball when you pitch it, and when you get a perfect pitch, it can go anywhere in there. And last episode it was going anywhere. Ooh, and I think Clay Buchholz is hitting his spots. I would have liked the punch out there, but not much of a difference. A 1-2-3 inning. The hitting, though, is what's been giving me trouble, and I don't really anticipate that getting any better with Halladay on the mound. I know he's got max hits per 9. I don't even think he needs any parallels to be at max hits per 9. That's ridiculous. That's just a good pitch. That's an insane pitch to rip on a 3-2 count in the first at-bat of the game. Crazy tone setter. Oh my god, and that was... you should never even feel tempted to press the swing button on a 2-0 count on that, but in fairness to me, that was supposed to be a check swing and it made me full swing. I say this a million times, but when that happens, even if you make me go around, we're still hitting. We're still in a 2-1 count. Instead, I'm out. Man, Swisher's only batting 217. Should probably move him down. But at least I still made him throw 17 pitches to 3 batters, I guess. If it weren't for that horrible 2-0 failed check swing ball put in play, we would have made him throw probably like 20. All right, there we go. 1 pitch rollover to start the inning, followed by a 3-pitch strikeout. Oh, yeah, Buchholz is hitting his spots today. This is a lot more fun. kind of sitting sinker because I imagine striking out late on a sinker right down the middle, he would start throwing that a lot more if I'm going to be late on it.
What do you got?
Yeah. Pretty sure that is all 3 strikes on check swings. Oh, there's, yep, that sinker. Like, that's a pitch I gotta hit. That and the strikeout they're just not difficult pitches. Boy, I would sure like to hit the ball when I'm up to the plate. Wow, I didn't think that was bad enough to be yellow. That might have actually helped that pitch. You know what? He's gonna be all over this, isn't he? No, he's being patient now. You know what? Yeah, because I had him 0-2 that last count that I struck him out in, and then he took 2 balls in both takes. He started bunt dancing. I think he's liking the idea of trying to be patient. Oh, and there's, all right, well, that was just a bad pitch decision, to be honest. Because when somebody's being patient when they haven't been patient up to that point, that means they're waiting longer to decide to swing. So something they've been early on, they're all of a sudden gonna be on. Can we maybe hit spots now again, Clay? Oh my, this is not fun anymore. That's gotta be 2. We gotta get it turned. Get it there. We're fine. It's just not gonna be as easy of a game on the mound as it seemed like in the first 2 innings. So somebody needs to start swinging the bat. And that somebody's me. Oh, it hit him. Okay. It was either a walk or a hit by pitch. Same result. We got a base runner, ladies and gentlemen. Please carry somehow. Nope. That's awesome. Judy Johnson, though. Waited back long enough on the change? All right. We got ourselves a spark. First hit of the game gives us a 2-run lead. God, that is... Oh, nah. Just was not able to get around on that. It was also a ball. Not a bad inning, though. Take the lead. Double the pitch count. We got to get ourselves that 3rd run. I know last game we did get 3 runs, but that 3rd run didn't come until the 9th inning with an out when we were down by 3. So it didn't really matter. We got to get that 3rd run on the board soon. Man, all of a sudden, he has a perfect eye on every cutter I'm throwing. For some reason, honestly, I feel like this will work right now. It did. I can't really tell if his timing was off or if he just... No, he was too late. All right, perfect. I know what I'm doing. I really thought he was going to be way out in front of that. I'll take a weak grounder, though. And another ground ball. That is a huge inning to have after taking the lead. Can't allow anything. Swisher, look at me get around on the sinker. That's a great swing right there. Pat myself on the back. Ah, see what happens when you sit on something and guess it right. Wow, he almost got that. I'll take another walk, though. It's just, feel like Pudge likes to hit the ball on the ground. Does that mean I want to steal at some point? Maybe get him thinking about it at least. Yeah, look at this. He's slide stepped all 3 pitches, missed all 3 times. We're in his head. There we go. There's ball 4. Speed kills even when it's not used. Well, it's going to be a run. Just not the swing we wanted, ideally. Actually, no, we're in by plenty. Bases loaded, though. 1 out. You want more than a sac fly. Olsen, it's not. I think that hit the mound and bounced toward him at short. Whatever, at least I added 1 on. At least we have that 3rd run that I was talking about. We have that 3rd run, and we got Halliday up to like 75 pitches, so he might not be able to stay in this game for too much longer, which is honestly fine by me. It's not like I'm hitting him all that great. There we go. More of this. More weak grounders. You know what I'd like more of, though, is when I get swings on sinkers below the zone to have them put in play. A lot of foul balls on those lately. So then it opens up the at-bat for him to make a swing like that. Luckily, we got Swisher out there who actually got to the ball. There's another line out. Unfortunate for him, but I'll take it. Judy Johnson? Dude, I thought he got him again. That is a... I know he doesn't have great power, but buddy, that's a swing that's gotta do something. Ooh. Oh, they bailed me out. I have not seen that curveball, I think, since the first batter he struck me out. When he dotted it on the outside corner. I think that's the first time he's thrown it since then. Zimmerman to center, that has to be gone, right? I mean, with how things have been going lately, I am not surprised in the slightest. The funny thing, too, is I was literally just about to say, I feel like for once, my opponent has the right to be frustrated. He had a couple lineouts. I've been getting a lot of successful check swings. Then he just goes and robs a homer. All over that too, just didn't bring the PCI up high enough. Man, we go from taking a 5-0 lead to not doing anything in the inning. 5-0 would have started to feel comfortable. 3-0, this still very much feels like anybody's ball game. Not if we keep getting results like that. Ooh. Let me just play this one off the wall. I'm not gonna mess around with this. We're not gonna mess around with the triple. Come on, Swisher. We got legs, right? We got legs. I thought we had a chance. Is that another line out? Okay, this guy really is getting screwed over. But I can't feel bad. Like, I just can't. I've been getting screwed over for so long, I feel like. Like, my line out rate over the last maybe month or so on this game is like vomit inducing. Missed it, dude. Oh, we got to get around on that. Willits? Oh, that is drilled. Is it just going to go? Dude, Eli Willits. I don't know where it comes from him sometimes. Ah, yeah, that was always going to get me right there. We had it on, though. Lead's feeling a little bit more safe. We're actually playing a decent game through 6 innings. I will take that. Always kind of want the strikeout when it's an 0-2 count. I guess normally that's because we're playing for stubs and a strikeout gives extra stubs whenever we can pick one up. But at this point in the series, we're not really playing for stubs a ton, right? Oh, I think he bailed me out. I think that's ball 4 if he doesn't swing. 7 scoreless from Clay Buchholz, and he might go the distance. Oh, dude. I saw that hang and end up right down the middle in that trajectory. I thought I clobbered it. Judy Johnson with a perfect swing, dude. He hits a no-doubt homer. He has a great swing the at-bat before that just wasn't lucky. And then a perfect. Am I good with this, dude? And then I can't catch up to it with Chipper. I mean... if we're being totally honest, I'm not really playing much better than I have been. Wow, that got a swing. And Judy Johnson's gonna get there. Counting down the outs, we got 5 to go. 69 pitches for Clay Buchholz to this point. I have a bad feeling he's gonna be ready for this after 2 changeups. Nope, he's late. We jammed him. 4 to go. And another hard hit ball on the ground. Judy Johnson's there. We got 1 inning left. I'm leaving Clay Buchholz in to go CG. God, this Roki sinker. I have not seen him too many times, but the few times I have, that sinker's ridiculous. It's literally... Shh. Loud car outside threw off my focus. Yeah, I don't think I'm adding anything on. Hang on, did that get down? I wasn't paying attention. How did that... How? Oh, it doesn't matter. It'll be a double play anyway. No, he didn't throw... Are we just gonna get Caminero around the bases for free? No, that's the one that's not gonna get down, of course. Alright, 1 to go. 3 outs to go. Pete Alonso is like the only one who's done damage. Look at that. He's 2 for 2. How many hits does this guy have? He only has 3 hits. 2 of them are Pete Alonso. I guess be careful. Okay. All right. Well, I'm good on that then. We didn't score enough insurance to make me want to leave Buchholz in. It's a save situation now. We'll get Duran in the game. Why do I have a bad feeling about this now? Nope, we're going to go back to lining him out. Brutal. Just need 2 more of those to go my way. Okay. I don't know what's gotten into him. He's literally seeing everything right now. Nothing is poorly timed. We just need 1 more result. Fastball up's got him jammed. All right. Still maybe not the best game. I didn't really do much better than before, but just enough actually broke my way this time to give me a win. And sometimes that's all it takes to actually spark some sort of change, some sort of better playing. Plus 41 on the rating, although I doubt 3 more wins, even if it was 3 in a row, would give us any chance at an 800 and World Series again. But the hope of 4 weekend classic wins for 1 more pack for whatever that would be worth, that's still alive. Swisher gets himself up to parallel 3. Judy Johnson's up to 1 with his big game. We got our 1 win reward finally, which gives us a Premier Choice pack and 7,000 stubs to go to our post-game stubs. And we also made enough program progress to give us an extra 3,000 stubs. So just from bonus rewards alone, we're making more stubs than we did last game. So then tallying up our final total for that game, we're gonna walk away with 35,039 stubs. And still all we're able to do with that is show packs. So 23 show packs is what 35,000 stubs will get you. A 20 pack bundle and then 3 more left over. We also got our Premier Choice pack as our 1 win reward. We'll open that at the end. So for now, 23 show packs. Buckle up. We'll try and get through these as quickly as possible. And man, I mean, there is 2 aspects of opening up as many show packs as we have right here, especially at this point in the year of pack attack, that gets a little tedious. The first thing is just having no idea what to say to fill the time. Like, I just kind of just got to sit here and ramble about something. The other thing is just knowing that I'm gonna have to go back and sell all these guys, like especially at this point in the year when, you know, we're pulling 53 overalls and everything, and then I got to go back and put him on the market for 8 stubs so that we can make 7 stubs after the tax, because that's how we do it. We're what, we're almost halfway, right? Still not pulling anything. I mean, technically there's still the chance to get diamonds out of these. I guess that is something I can talk about, because I kind of talked about it I think a couple episodes ago, but I really wish they would have kept up what I thought they were doing, which was like any special pack that came out, they were putting those cards in show packs. I just think that'd be a fun way to do it. Especially like now at this point, you know, there's not really any ways to get some of those older monthly awards guys unless they decide to put some of the packs, you know, in a program or something. But it would have been kind of fun if it's like you can open these up and all of a sudden, oh, it's a monthly award guy. I don't know, just a little bit more variety. I guess the odds on show packs are kind of so bad anyway that even if they were in packs, chances are you might not even come across one of them. Only 2 left to go. This wasn't as painful as I was worried it was going to be, and look at what we got. This could be something. When it shows up in the first spot like this means it's a promo card, so it's not a live series. So let's see, if we got gold lights, this could be something. No, it's red lights. Left fielder, who can we have here? Harrison Bader. If I remember right, this is actually a pretty good card. It's just, you know, he's not quite good enough to make where we have our team right now. Yeah, no, this is when this came out, this was probably a good pull. I don't know, maybe I'll look into it, because honestly I don't think Matt Olson outside of 2 home runs has really done much. So maybe we move Zimmerman back to first base, move Chipper back into third base, maybe give Harrison Bader a try in left. Do I want to downgrade an overall point to try that? Luzardo. All right, then all we got left is 1 more premier pack. This is pretty much just going to be for stubs. I don't know. Then again, I'm making plans to potentially add a 98 overall new threads, guys. So maybe we pull somebody that I take a second look at out of here. Otherwise, it'll just be 15,000 more stubs. Let's go ahead and flip them all. And yep, it's just going to be 15,000 more stubs. But hey, you know what? At least we're back on the right track. That's all I could have asked for today, is a win. Even if it wasn't the prettiest of wins, even if it wasn't me getting back to being dominant, I guess. A win's a win, and we take a win. Now, I think the plan for tomorrow's episode is going to be to play 2 games regardless, because we only have now Monday and Tuesday of the Weekend Classic left. So we're going to need to play an extra game at some point to get 6 games in. And I think it'd be smarter to try and fit an extra game in on Monday versus Tuesday, when we have a deadline that we have to finish the game by. And something to look forward to is it's almost guaranteed that Eli Willits becomes our first parallel 5 of the series. But anyways, for now, guys, thanks as always for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.